So it's a nice summer's day, and I have good news. Roll titles. So today, I can announce that I am actually off to Canada. I did a video a while back where I was sort of making a point about some of the weird laws that are in Canada, and one of the things that I said in that was I'm going to Canada. But then the twist in the video was I wasn't going to Canada. My uncle from Canada was coming over to spend a bit of time with us, and obviously like I had family in hospital and that sort of thing. My uncle, who is my mum's brother, moved out to Canada like 30 years ago ish, I don't know, and you know, he's got his own place, he's married now, and I have my Aunt Carol, who is just, oh my god, I love Carol to bits. But yeah, so we were talking when my uncle came over, and he said to us, you know, it would be amazing for you guys to come over and spend a bit of time with us in Canada, and you know, we can go and show you like Niagara Falls, and you know, where we live, and you know, our trailer and that sort of thing, and you know, it'd just be really good for you guys to come over. And that's when in the back of my mind I was like, holy shit, I might genuinely be going to Canada. So then we didn't really talk much about it. In fact, I didn't really talk much at all. And then like everyone got back in touch with each other a couple of weeks ago, and you know, it was said like, you know, would you guys still like to come over? And I was like, hell yeah. So last night, well actually on Saturday night, I was doing Maureen's party, and if you want to see the video of me doing Maureen's party, I'll put the link to the video in the description box below. And I got a phone call off my Aunt Carol, and she said, you know, like, are you on Skype? And I was like, no, I'm kind of doing a disco at the moment. So last night we went on to the Facebook video chat thing, which is basically Skype, and we were just talking, and we arranged for like a couple of dates, and I've at the moment I've got to send over my details to them, you know, like passport details and everything, and then the flights will be booked and I'll be on my way. So we are aiming for like the last week in June and early July. I will be over there for about 2 weeks, and I can't wait for it. It's like, oh my god. I don't know, it's even more amazing for me because in life there's certain things that you want to do and certain places that you want to go and see and that sort of thing, but for me there's some things which I would love to go and do, but I know I will just never have the money to go and do that sort of thing. So you know, one of them, especially first when my Uncle Paul was talking about going over to Canada, in the back of my mind I'm going, you know, I would absolutely love to go, but I know I will never ever be able to afford it. And then the opportunity is there now to go over to Canada and, you know, meet like the Canadian family, and I can't wait for it. It was like, oh my god, I'm going to Canada. So of course I will be making videos while I'm there. If I do, what I'll probably do is just make one long video of me going to Canada. But I'm just so excited for this. Oh my god, I think people just have no idea how much this is going to be. Just amazing. And yeah, kind of the message will have to get sent out around Canada that I'm coming over and they need to stock up on the vodka, like start making a load now. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. So that is my main news, that I'm genuinely going to Canada. And yeah, like I called it on Twitter last night when I first found out the news myself, and I called it Josh Reimerland because one of my favourite YouTubers, Josh Reimer, I will put a link to his channel below in the video description bit, and he lives in Canada. He lives in Vancouver, and I'm going to Toronto. So even though I'm in the same country, we are still like a day apart, near enough. It's just a massive country. I mean, Josh did one of them, like, what's it called? Is it Blog TV thing? And he was on there live one night, and I just said to him, I might be coming over to Toronto. How far away are you from Toronto? And he just sat there and he was like, well, I kind of guess if you're driving, I'm like a day or two. I was like, oh, right, okay. Maybe I won't be meeting you while I come over. But yeah, so we've already come up with like a few plans for what I'm going to be doing when I go over. Obviously the first thing is it is Pride season for Toronto. So I will be going to Toronto Pride, which I'm just even more excited about. We are going to be going camping while I'm over there as well. And I get to meet these people who, like, my Uncle Paul and my Aunt Carol have been just raving about these people, like Ron and who was the other one she said about last night? Bob. I get to meet Bob, hopefully, and I get to meet Jeremy, who I'm not too sure what the relation is. I'm not too sure if we're cousins or I don't know. I think, like, because Paul and Carol are married and Jeremy is Carol's son, so is that cousins-in-law or step-cousins? I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be like just really cool to meet them. And I'm gonna be so drunk. So yeah. So if you guys have any more ideas of things to do in Toronto that are really, really cool, and that I can go and do, just leave a comment below, and I'll try and do it all when I'm there. But failing that, anyone who is watching this who is in Canada, I can't wait to come over, and you guys had best be good.